The galactic coliseum was filled with roars, whistles, and the harsh metallic clang of armor against steel. Thousands of alien spectators, scaled, furred, and chitin-plated, had gathered for the annual cross-species combat trials. At the very edge of the arena floor, standing beneath the blinding floodlights, was the only human in the competition. Lieutenant Ava Grant adjusted the strap of her exosuit and stared across the ring at her opponent, a towering K'Arthal war beast, 3 meters tall, its body a mountain of muscle and serrated armor plating. It bared its fangs and flexed claws the size of knives. The crowd cheered as it roared, a sound that made the ground vibrate. The announcer's voice boomed through the loudspeakers. Match 6. K'Arthal champion Vorkon the Crusher vs Ava of Earth, unaugmented, human female, 1.68 meters, 68 kilograms. Laughter erupted from the stands. Even the other competitors smirked behind their helmets. Fragile. Soft. Pathetic. Those were the words most species used to describe humans. No claws, no natural armor, no venom, no regeneration. Just flesh, bone, and arrogance. Vorkon tilted his head, sneering. You should not be here, little prey. Leave before I forget to hold back. Ava's lips twitched into a grin. You can try holding back. Or you can try surviving. The alarm buzzed. The fight began. Vorkon charged like a freight train. Each step made the metal floor quake. He swung his arm down, claws slicing the air where Ava had been standing a split second earlier. She rolled aside, fast, too fast. The K'Arthal blinked in confusion. The crowd gasped as she came up behind him, her movements almost a blur. She wasn't using an exosuit. No external servos. Just muscle, balance, and something no machine could copy, human instinct. Vorkon spun, tail lashing, but Ava had already moved. Her training from Earth's Orbital Combat Academy kicked in, read the motion, anticipate, strike. She darted inside his guard and landed a quick jab to his ribs. The sound was like a thunderclap. Vorkon stumbled, his eyes wide. The audience went silent. Ava exhaled slowly. 10 minutes. That's all I need. The K'Arthal roared, enraged now, swinging wildly. Claws tore up the arena floor. Ava dodged, ducked, slid, each movement deliberate. Her breathing stayed calm, her heart rate steady. She wasn't stronger, but she was smarter, and humans had evolved to fight things much bigger than themselves. For 9 minutes, she studied him. Every movement. Every weakness. She let him think she was tiring, staggering just enough to draw him in. Then, when the 10th minute began, she moved. The shift was instant. Ava dropped low, swept her leg under his stance, and the massive alien stumbled forward. She drove her fist up in a perfect kinetic arc, twisting from her hips, every muscle snapping in sequence. The strike connected under his jaw. The shockwave rattled the stadium. Vorkon's eyes rolled back. His body lifted, off the ground and slammed into the arena wall hard enough to crack the reinforced alloy. Dust and silence followed. For a long heartbeat, no one moved. Then the K'Arthal slid down the wall, unconscious. The crowd erupted. Ava shook her hand, flexing her bruised knuckles. Fragile, she muttered. Right. Commanders in the observation box exchanged stunned looks. One of them, a four-eyed Varelian tactician, whispered, How did a soft-bodied species do that? General Racker, the human ambassador overseeing the match, leaned forward, a small smile forming. We don't have claws, he said. We build tools. We don't have armor, we make it. But when it comes to surviving, to fighting with nothing but willpower, no one beats us. Down below, med drones swarmed around the fallen K'Arthal. Ava stood alone in the center of the arena, bathed in the roar of 10,000 alien voices chanting the same word over and over. Human. 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 She raised her fist once more, not in arrogance, but in quiet defiance. For centuries, humanity had been underestimated. They were seen as weak, slow, fragile. Yet every time, the galaxy forgot the one thing that made humans dangerous: they adapted. They learned. They refused to die quietly. As Ava walked out of the ring, a young cadet from another species called after her, voice trembling. "Lieutenant. What are humans made of?" Ava glanced back, eyes cold and steady. "Not what," she said. "Who? And who we are is something you should never underestimate."